I'm just sitting here by myself, no one's talking to me, and they're in there. I don't know what they're doing. I don't really care, but it's like, okay, so she can have a freak out and basically do whatever she wants. She has someone there for her, my dad, and they can just sit there and talk and, you know, make sure she's okay. Well, I'm just sitting here and like I feel like I have no one and I'm miserable and I'm just like trying to be quiet and stay calm and stuff, but I don't know. This happens a lot, so here we are.
Well, Tara says that she feels like she can't function in the real world. She says she's angry because her mom left when she was only 13. Christina says she just really couldn't handle her narcissistic husband, Jim. I think we've established that they're not each other's biggest fans. She blames his bad parenting on Tara's problems, and Jim says his 20-year-old pregnant wife, Kelsey, are now jeopardizing Tara's well-being. You feel like you don't really have any options, right?
Yes. Yeah.
And you haven't prepared yourself a lot for life, and these two parents didn't prepare you a lot for life. They allowed you to let your dysfunction take over, and so you didn't complete your education, you don't have skill sets, and all to be competitive in the real world. And look, I can't render you a diagnosis here. That would be unprofessional of me to do that. What I can tell you is what would be on my short list of considerations, and I would have a short list of considerations. And I want to tell you that I do think that anger is your default emotion.
I agree.
It's what you go to because it's the safest emotion. Because see, if you go to anger, then you're less likely to be hurt because you've already started a fight.
Right.
So it's not like you went and said, hey, listen, I really like you and I want you to want me and accept me, and then if you get rejected, that's painful. But if you go in and say, I don't want you to want me because I don't like you and I'm going to yell at you and scream at you, then it doesn't hurt because you never find out whether they would have let you stay.
Anger is a big part of it, and I do have the freakouts, and that happens a lot, like almost every day, but then I go through like a ton of different emotions throughout the day. Yeah. Sad, you know, all kinds of different stuff happens.
That's because anger is just the outward manifestation of hurt, fear, or frustration. I mean, just think about this. All of y'all think about this. Next time you're at the grocery store and you're checking out, and the clerk is being really rude and short, instead of saying, "What a jerk," just say to yourself, "Man, I wonder what she's hurting about, or frustrated about, or afraid of."
Yeah.
If you see that, if you look past the anger and see what's behind it, you'll have a very different interaction. If you just say that about him or her that's checking you out, you'll have a very different. And so when you have all of these outbursts, I don't see the anger. I just wonder what you're hurting about so badly.